ideakickSF.com. And follow us on Twitter.
You can block applications point blank.
All right, Tanya, thank you for stepping up.
Yes.
It is your 10 minutes of fame, and go.
First, yes. Guys, get used to my thick accent. I'm very sorry. So, my idea is not, it's actually not my idea, it's our team ideas. So, and it is not new for us, but we are now looking for investment for this idea, and we are thinking how to turn this idea for reduce the price for actually idea. So maybe I get some advice. So our business, we develop electronic gadget for children from 5 to 19 years old. Electronic gadget based on your motion, on your physical activities. So remember Tamagotchi, Japanese Tamagotchi? This is character who needs day-to-day care. So if Tamagotchi saying, okay, feed me please, you push the buttons. But here, instead of pushing a button to feed your character, you simply use our measuring device to measure your physical activity, everyday physical activity. And your character is feeding by your physical activity. So level of your, we call it avatar. So level of your character, of your avatar, depend on how active you are in your real life. So, and this status of your avatar you can use in video games, in Facebook games, everywhere. So in playing in a computer. So our device, our gadget consists of 2 modules. One is gaming module, like with size of a regular cell phone or iPhone, and measuring device with size of a half of a flash card. You can put it in a pocket or necklace or wristband, whatever you do, whatever child do, and it's measure physical activities. So, and then child go to a Facebook and play with this character together with other characters, and the status, if the child more active physically, this status of this child higher, like. So if child, they can compete actually. So if child see that, oh, my avatar is pretty weak, and the child go run just for or exercise, do physical exercises, and the status started to be higher. So the avatar is growing together with child. So, and that the thing is that the gadget itself is pretty expensive. And what I think to turn this project, maybe to write the application to to iPhone, but the problem is this is gadget for the children from 5 to 19 years old. So probably parents don't buy for child this expensive iPhone device. It's not so like kind of.
Is it like a pedometer, like an electronic pedometer?
Yeah, this is accelerometer.
Yeah.
The small, the flash card. It is like Fitbit. You know, you know Fitbit, yes. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Like, but it measures not heartbeat, because, for example, I have a low heartbeat. It doesn't mean that my avatar is going to be weak.
It's your physical activity.
Yeah, this is my physical activities. And by the way, we have a happy hours. For example, if child have a training hours from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., parents can set the happy hours, and in this hour, the score gonna be double.
So it's like a babysitter kind of, like you want your kids to.
Yes, you get used.
You
just get you stimulate your kid to be physical active or do physical exercises in certain time, like discipline them, like.
So it's like Wii Fit plus a pedometer.
Yeah, like, but it is like movable. You can just carry everywhere, so it's like your phone,
So
actually, basically.
I think it's really cool because a lot of things that are a lot of things in the fitness and the technology space are about like taking your physical activity and sharing them. And I think making it a game is really cool. I know you're targeting children, but I would probably use this. I think it's kind of cool.
I've heard that a lot of adults
I'm very childlike.
want to use it. Even Tamagotchi, it's a lot of adults used it. So, but it is more developed. So, like Nintendo Wii, you can design your like avatar. So you can choose your appearance. So we want to develop some appearance like a blonde or not blonde, some kind of patterns, and you can choose them.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of mobile phones most of the kids? Because you said you're targeting like up to 19, right?
Yes.
So I mean, a lot of kids that are in that maybe 13 and above. I don't know when kids get cell phones these days, but I know it's like fairly a lot younger than it was when I was a kid. But a lot of those kids might have smartphones. Like,
they've only put accelerometers in smartphones. So.
Yeah,
accelerometer now they have in a smartphone.
I don't know if you can run it all the time though. The accelerometer might stop taking readings when the phone goes to sleep.
Oh, that's an interesting point. You have to run in the background.
And I guess.
But to separate this device, measuring device, it was a great idea because child is pretty small, so put it in a pocket and just go. Because that iPhone, even the child put it somewhere on here in a band like here, it's pretty heavy.
What is the cost of the patch? Or the device still attached wherever?
Yeah, we didn't develop it, but still it's like a wristband, or for example for bicyclists it's leg band.
Right, but how much does it cost?
That the device itself together, we thought that the gaming device plus measuring device cost like 150, but it's too expensive.
Like
so
you sourced all the parts and figured out how much they would all cost.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a prototype? You have a prototype?
I have like a structure, like the motherboard. It's like that with display attached. But display, we don't need the display. It's like for information that this device is working. Actually, I don't have it with me, but it's like that size.
I think the whole thing could be an iPhone app. I think the whole thing, because you can put it in your pocket, and the accelerometer can tell when you're walking around.
And Nike's built on top of this too. RunFit, Nike, and like a couple others. Thank you for coming, Carolyn.
Thanks, Trevor. My ride is here, otherwise I would stay.
Yeah, it's okay. We won't feel bad, especially me.
There's a lot of apps that run off of just checking your accelerometer data. I don't know the platform challenges of how you would implement that on the iPhone, but I think other people are doing things with that.
I mean, you can run stuff in the background, but like it's unreliable. They'll turn it off on you and stuff.
Well, also the battery life on the iPhone is so bad. This is like you don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually, I mean, I would never have thought like a dedicated device would be the way to go, but in this case, I could kind of see it because, particularly with the iPhone specifically, and I don't know if this is true on some of the Android handsets, although I know one of them has atrocious battery life, but it's this issue of like, do I really want to degrade the battery life on the thing, which is bad already, simply to get this other data? Whereas, like, if I could just throw this other little thing, assuming it's little, in my pocket, and it was dedicated to only doing this one function, and it did it well, I could definitely see that being a huge use case.
If I had to carry one other thing with me when I walk in the door, I'll be get it.
Particularly, like, let's say you could like attach it to your keys or something like that.
Yeah, if you could put it on your keychain.
Right.
Somehow I don't know.
There's like a little fob or something like that.
Yeah.
Put in the pocket.
Right.
Two comments. I think Kevin was really onto something that you're probably better off marketing this to anyone who wants to be more active, because if it's kids, and if they're small enough that they'll just play what their parents tell them to play, like then it's fine. But once they get kind of like 11 or 12, if they don't want to be active, they'll just play another game. Or, this is a very pertinent, interesting story. Some guys in the UK were doing a study where they like attached accelerometers to kids to find out who was to track their activity. And then they noticed some really fat kids had this crazy off the scale activity. They were like, what the heck? And it turned out they put the accelerometers on their dogs. So you can game it.
Everybody can cheat.
So you get a high score because you put it on your dog and the dog's running in a circle.
Doing it voluntarily won't necessarily cheat, but like tweens will cheat.
That is entrepreneurship right there. And where are those kids? Because I want to talk to them.
Yeah, of course kids can cheat, but if you like, okay.
That is time. You can finish the thought, but yeah, we gotta move.
Yeah, but if you just explain kids, if you, I don't know, if kids is good, they don't cheat.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, well, awesome, thank you.